My name is Dr. Lindsay Trottier. I am a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine practicing in San Diego, California. I am a premier level balanced method acupuncturist through the Academy of Acupuncture and have studied with Dr. Richard Tan and Dr. Eileen Han. Today I want to talk about women's fertility. I will do another video on men's fertility soon, but I want to talk about being fertile and having babies. But it's not just about getting pregnant. A lot of women come into my clinic and they may have heard me say that balanced method gives instant results. Well, with fertility, you're not going to get pregnant generally after one treatment, okay? With women's health and fertility, there are so many things that will indicate that you are going to have good fertility, you're going to have a healthy pregnancy, a healthy baby, healthy delivery, and healthy postpartum. So I like to set the expectation for my patients from the beginning. I like to say that I like to get some history. Have they had babies before? Have they been pregnant before? Have there been miscarriages? What's been going on? So we can get a clear picture. And sometimes I ask to work with them for at least 3 to 6 cycles, if not more, depending on what's going on. So there's going to be a lot of things involved. There's going to be a look, first of all, at the menstrual cycle. Is it regular? Is it healthy? Is it symptom-free? PMS, is not normal. It's common, but it's not normal. And that's an important distinction I like to make with my patients. You don't have to suffer with your menstrual cycle. And that's actually, aside from fertility, that's one of my favorite things to treat women for, because acupuncture can give really great results with regulating the menstrual cycle and making it a lot less burdensome for many women. It's really life-changing. So once we have regulated the cycle and we get a few menstrual cycles without symptoms, and I see that you are sleeping well, your digestion's good, your stress levels are down, and you're just overall feeling good, then generally we know that, that you're fertile and it's time to start trying to have a baby. And I can start with a few cases. Early on in my career, I was treating a woman for shin splints. And I knew through her history that she'd been trying to get pregnant. She'd had a few miscarriages, and she was really wanting to have a baby. She didn't ask me to treat her for this, but I'm a holistic medicine doctor. And so even with her shin splints and the reason why she kept getting shin splints, it's related to her overall health, just like her fertility. So I went ahead and treated her, and she came to me and said, I just had the best period of my life. I can't believe it. I've never had a period like that. That was amazing. And the next cycle came around and she was pregnant, and she had this beautiful boy and a good pregnancy, and she was very happy. And that's one thing where when you come in for acupuncture, we treat the whole person. So even if you're coming to me for back pain and you're a woman, generally I'm going to ask what's going on with your menstrual cycle. Some people call it the 5th vital sign. If your menstrual cycle is off, then it's going to be really hard to treat you for other things. I can give another case. I have a woman coming in. She came in with acute back spasms, but I could tell she'd probably been experiencing chronic back pain over her life. And I asked her about her menstrual cycle, and she said 19 days. 19-day menstrual cycle. Can you imagine how tired you would be getting a period at least twice a month all the time? So I said, listen, I gotta treat you for this because you're exhausted. There's no way your body can keep up, and that's why you're not healing as quickly. So within one cycle, we got it to lengthen to 24 days, and she was excited. So I said, let's keep going, because even 24 days is not as long as I would like. So, and I want to make sure that this is regular, and then overall you should be feeling good. Your back should start feeling better too. So that's another case. I also have some patients who come in, they've had repeated miscarriages. And so in those cases, I know they are so ready to have a baby, but I really say, like, we've got to put the brakes on this. We've got to make sure that you are healthy. And we're going to look at lifestyle. We're going to look at your work schedule. We're going to look at the home environment. We're going to look at all these things to make sure that when you're pregnant, in Chinese medicine, we call it the baby palace, that you have the most welcoming home for a baby, okay? It's because babies want, fetuses, babies want to feel protected. They want to feel safe. They want to feel like they're coming into a good environment. So we want to make sure that that is the best place for them, and you are absolutely ready. You know, there's 3 trimesters in pregnancy, but I like to treat, I call it like the premester, okay? I tell a lot of my women, let's pretend you're already pregnant. What would be different in your life? And sometimes it's a huge change for them. It's a huge lifestyle change. And that's the kickstart they need to start the process of becoming fertile and getting pregnant and staying pregnant and having a healthy baby, healthy delivery. And it doesn't end there, okay? The 4th trimester, postpartum period, that's very important. Sometimes even more important. That starts off your baby's life, okay? It's not just about getting pregnant and having a baby. It's about the transition to motherhood, the transition to being a parent, and the baby's transition into life. So we want to make sure that you feel strong and healthy. Postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, they're big problems. And we want to make sure that that's not going to happen. We want to make sure that if you decide to breastfeed, that your breast milk is coming in good and you don't have to struggle with that. A lot of babies can struggle with their digestion, colic, maybe they're not sleeping well. There's a lot of things we can do to ensure from the very beginning that baby's getting set up for a good start in life. And if these things come up, we can treat the baby through treating the mother. There's such a strong connection between mother and child, especially in the first 7 to 8 years of a child's life, that I generally do. If a mom says, my child is struggling with this or they're doing this, then I say, okay, well, let's treat you too, because there's so much energy exchange and the child will get so much energy. We even see this in biomedicine. Certain immunoglobulin receptors are received through the mother to the child through breast milk, okay? That's the part of their immune response. So there's so much we can do with acupuncture and Chinese medicine to make sure that this journey from through to parenthood is a healthy, it's a safe, and it's an enjoyable experience. And I talked a lot about the women's journey right now. There is a men's journey, and I often say, because women are usually the ones coming in for this, but I often say, you know what, I need your husband in here too, or I need to know that he's getting treatment somewhere else, because it's a journey together. And I know that there are also, there's mom and mom relationships and dad relationships, and we support that too. So however it's happening, however you're transitioning to parenthood, just know that acupuncture and Chinese medicine can really help. And if you want to learn more, please go to my website, www.lindsay, Lindsay, Trottier, Trottier.com. You can call or text me 619-719-1768. And please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this with any friends or family that may find this useful. Okay? Thank you for listening today. Bye.